All right. I thought we need to just deal with the tier list thing, right? We'll deal with it professionally as men and women, right? So in case anyone don't know how tier lists work, it's basically people's opinions. That's it, right? Just somebody's opinion. That's all. Okay. So the reason why I'm doing this is because I wanna share with you my tier list. Okay, who I think are the characters that, you know, are what we should all be playing as, right? And then the other ones that we shouldn't. Okay. No, I don't have Omni-Turd and Quan Chi on here, so we're just gonna have to go with the characters that basically start out with the base roster, right? But you can include. I'll tell you where we'll put them as well. All right. So let's begin. We got Shang Tsung. Very cool. Very cool. I think it's the best version that we've had of Shang Tsung in any Mortal Kombat game for a very long time. He's just so well done from top to toe. So he can go up the top. There you go. We've got Li Mei. Cranky Mei, right? So she's got a great moveset. Probably got some great other things, but you can't tell from the 5 bed sheets that she has to wear. But no, she can go up there too. Right, there we go. She's up there. Right. Just wanna check something. There we go. Right. Then we got Smoke. Smoke's pretty good. Alright. I was having a chat with someone the other day. Somebody was mentioning that because like Smoke doesn't have a projectile. I was like, yeah, but he technically is the projectile. Right? When he does his little grenade toss. Because if you go back to MK9, it was the same thing. Like he had a projectile, but it was basically just a teleporter, right? As soon as you hit him with it, it teleported him to, above you, and then you could do whatever you want with him. So he can go up there because he's pretty good, right? We got Rain. Decided to give Rain a walking stick. His moves are really good. Like, they're very cool. They're very lean heavily into the his whole water aspect, which I do appreciate. I wouldn't mind a ninja outfit on him, but it might look a bit strange with that. But anyway, he's got great moves. He can go up there too. We've got Raiden, which was race swapped and knocked about a foot off his height. But regardless, a very endearing character in the story. Again, all his special moves seem pretty good. Right, it's very quick, very annoying in the beginning days. But he can go up there because he's got a hat. We've got Melina, right? Good old Melina. Every male on this planet always wonders if that's the only place that she has teeth. I think that's fair to say. Right, again, good set of moves. The one thing that this game has done really well so far is feel like they've given a really good set of special moves for all the characters. So she can go up there. She's good. We got Kung Lao. Now I know some people don't really like this rendition of Kung Lao because pretty much the only thing he's missing is his teleport. Right? But I actually don't mind, right? Because I felt like they made up for it with other moves. So, and he's got a hat. He can go up there. Okay. We got Kenshi. Good old blind Ken. I don't know how he survived. Literally having 2 sais stabbed into the deep recesses of his cranium. But regardless of that little unfortunate incident, Kenshi ended up being pretty cool. I really liked the way that they explained Sento and how he actually does his abilities, which is his ancestors actually helping him be able to see and stuff like that, which I thought was great. He's great. Off your pop, you know. Optometrist ain't gonna help you though, mate. But we got Johnny Cage. Johnny Cage is a pest, right? He should have had a special. He should have had a fireball, right? It's a Mortal Kombat game. Every single character should have at least one projectile, because that's been the standard for a very long time. And I always wish that he would have had like a, you know, like a shadow, like a, in the same graphical style that we have his shadow kick and like his uppercut and other moves that he does, where he's got like a shadow move. That would have been cool, where he does like a, you know, he could do the same movement, whichever one you want to go with. And you could have like this sort of like warped, shadowy type version, you know, fireball going through the air. It doesn't have to be major, but it could have been something. So, but he can go up there, he's not bad, right? Oh, hang on. Shit, there we go. Katana. It's not bad, right? She keeps the mask on. Okay. Special moves are great. Not bad in the story. Like I did like it in the story. Faces Uncanny Valley early, but Uncanny Valley, whatever. Yeah, but yeah, she can go up there, right? We got Natara, voiced by Megan Fox. Slightly looks like Megan Fox to a degree, right? It's good to see her back. I'm glad that they, you know, at least gave her some cool moves, cool special moves, right? So that's nice. I'm still trying to figure her out. That's okay. I've been playing a bit with Havoc tonight, so trying to figure him out as well. So she can go up there as well. We got Scorpion. I might have to amend something in a sec. We got Scorpion. Now, I don't mind how the ninjas look in this game with Scorpion and Sub-Zero. I don't mind. Great special move. Okay, I think I was talking in the stream earlier today that, like, I think it was, that, you know, he's got his air throw, which is, like, you've got to hit first, but you can still do an air throw. He doesn't have his leg takedown, which I've always loved as a special move for Scorpion, but he does have a takedown of the legs using his Kusarigama. So, as far as I'm concerned, he's pretty much got everything. The only thing he doesn't have is his flip kick, but I don't care for that. That doesn't bother me. He's pretty much got everything else, and feels like a really good character to play. And of course, he's got a couple of additional moves too. So yeah, he can go up there as well, right? Sub-Zero, apart from his like criminally insane force ball, that you may as well just like mail the icicles to your opponent, because the wind-up for it is ridiculous. I don't know, like that needs to be sped up. It just feels useless. He's also got a pretty good bunch of moves too, right? A lot of special moves. Okay, I haven't fluffed around with him too much. But I do see guys like Sikander. I think Tom Brady heavily into using Subby. And that's pretty good. So yeah, he can go up there as well. There we go. We've got Liu Kang. I don't like Liu Kang's attitude in these NRS games. I do prefer older Liu Kang. But his special moves are really good. So I can't fault him for that. And, you know, he's still got the same speed. I like his sort of different take on the bicycle kick as well. It's sort of, yeah, it's kind of delving into that, was it Street Fighter? I know, well, it's been in a few now with Ken, where his hurricane kick, if you will, kind of does what Liu Kang does. It kind of like, it's doing multiple kicks, but starting to go up at an angle, right? That's good. Yeah, up you go, right? Then we got Shao Kahn, or General Shao, as he's now called. Quite a vast change from what we used to remember him to be, right? Because he was all about that hammer and his shoulder charges and stuff. But then they've changed his weapon to an actual axe. He's got a wonderful ground smash with that. You can smash the ground with so he's got like the smash where it runs along the ground. He's got the one where he can like smash it into the ground and then lift it up and then smash it again, which is very cool. He's got a knee raise, so he's got like he's got the knee, like the knee charge that he's had before, you know, that upward knee, which is cool. But yeah, it's not too bad. Very intimidating. A lot of fun to use. We got Sindel. She's got tons of special moves. She's got quite a bit, right? She's definitely not lacking in all departments, if you get my meaning. So she can go up there as well, and I actually did quite like her in the story mode. Ashra. Return of Ashra for the first time since the 3D era. Again, I like her special moves. I always, you notice I'm always talking about special moves because this is what we grew up with. Like this is like the fighting games. Like you want to know what their special moves are, and it always was very exciting to see what they had. That's why I always lead with that, and I always will. So she's got really good special moves, but I like the fact that she can go between light and dark, and that changes the outcome of some of those moves. So that is very cool, and she does look good. Her like another costume you can get for her actually has her hat, and it actually suits her. Like I was worried at first because of the height that she had her Chris, or whatever they call her sword now. I think it is. Is it still a Chris? Maybe that's what it was called in the 3D era, but yeah, anyway. So whatever her sword is, it doesn't actually get in the way of the hat, so that's very cool. Up your pop, love. Now we got Havoc. Like I said, I was using Havoc tonight. He's pretty good. Just getting used, because obviously he's got a bit of a wind-up. He's got a wind-up on his fireballs. He's got a wind-up on his little corpse, you know, top spin. But he's deceptively fast in other areas, right? He can really take you off guard. He's got that roll where he rolls forward, grabs you, and then, you know, does the old facial. He's good. Up your pop. Good lad. Right, now we got Reptile. Now, I love seeing Reptile on the trailer when they first revealed him. I really love the idea of what they've done here. This perfect hybrid that shows pieces of him depending on the move he's doing, between like his human form and his reptilian form. And it's cool. Yeah, he's a really good character, very likable character in the story as well. So yeah, he can go up there as well. Right, Garrus. Well, he's better than in MK11. How about that? I haven't used him too much, but what I do know of his special moves that I've mucked around a little bit with him, definitely better than in MK11. So, you know, we'll give a bald man a shot, you know. You know what I'm saying? Now we got Tanya, our favorite with Tanya, right? I had to change her skin to make her look a little bit more feminine, right? But her special moves are awesome. They're actually really good. A lot of range on some of them too, so that's very cool. And yeah, so I put one of the, what was it, the Season of the Blood skin from this season. It was one of those skins that I put on her, made her face a little bit more feminine, and because of that, she can go up there. All right, then we got Reiko, my boy, my man, right? Reiko, main with him all the time in Combat League. I've now gotten to Grandmaster in both Season 1 and now Season 2. Just by, well, just playing the way I do, but I love Reiko, I love using him. And so he doesn't have his flip kick from the older days, or the teleport. He doesn't really need it, because what they've done instead is they've given him a slide where he comes and he grabs you and drops you over. He's also got, what is it, Tombstone, I think, or whatever it is, where he, like, it's his command grab. You know, he's got that one as well, which is cool. And he's got his shuriken. He's also got a slide move. So I think that slide move, which you can also alternate into his knee, like a rising knee, has replaced the spin. Okay, so it makes a lot more sense, right? All their Moralism shit, right? So yeah, it looks like that's like the modern take on his flip. He certainly does not have the teleport, but that's fine. Like, you know, that's neither here or there. Obviously he's going to go up there, right? And then lastly, we've got Baraka. Really haven't used him too much, but I've fought a lot against him, so I've had a good look at all of his special moves. They look pretty cool, batshit crazy. Loved him in the story. I thought it was really well done with him in the story. And he looks fierce. He looks really, really mean and cool. So obviously we don't have Omniturd or Quan Chi. But you're probably sitting there wondering, why the hell have I done this? It's a tier list, bro. These characters are supposed to be rated by how good they are, or how my opinion feels that they good they are. The reality, though, is this. Tier lists are, and as I said in the beginning, just somebody's opinion, right? When I play a fighting game, my philosophy is simply this. Given enough time and understanding, I should be able to be, adequate in being able to choose every single one of these characters and eventually not only beat the computer on very hard, but also, be okay when it comes to online play. This is why I don't like tier lists. Because what happens is people become too reliant on what somebody else says and go, oh, maybe I should use these characters and do these things and copy what they're doing and get online. Nobody's experimenting, it seems, anymore with these younger crowds. Choose a character that may be a pain in the ass to use, like, say, Natara. Right? I've mucked around with her and she's really awesome. She's fun. She's fun because it's a fighting game, and apart from all the issues, if I actually never play online, right, the game is actually far more enjoyable because the combat system doesn't feel like it's punishing me in an unfair advantage because people are taking advantage of broken systems. Right? The computer on very hard, which is the highest difficulty, actually plays more like a person than the people. Isn't that weird? It never happens the other way around. But for whatever reason in this game, even though it's on very hard, it's very challenging, it actually feels pretty good. And so that's what I do. I'll choose a character, maybe one that I'm not familiar with. I'll load up very hard. I'll check some of the special moves. I'll go, alright, here we go. And I'll play how I normally do kick punch for a little bit, throw some of their special moves out, see what sticks, see what doesn't. Then I'll check some little combos. We'll go from there. And that's how I play with every single fighting game out there. We didn't have practice modes when I was growing up and playing fighting games. We literally just had to go against the computer. I literally had a comment on a video just before. The first thing I do is I go into practice. Ha! Wow! What loser mentality, bro? You buy a fighting game to go sit in practice. The first thing you do, you don't play the story. You don't go out to the tower and take on the AI and get a feel of the game and what it can do against you. You sit in practice with a training dummy. Yeah, I know you can set the training dummy to do up stuff like that. Yeah. But the point is, though, is that I love just jumping straight into the game. And I know other people out there are the same, right? That's what gaming's all about. Every single one of these characters should be one you go, you know what? I am going to use that character, right? I want to use that character. So yeah, there's a guy that plays Sub-Zero that I'm subscribed to. His name's Sikander. He's pretty big, very passionate dude. Gets very angry. Love it. Reminds me of me. Anyway, he mains Sub-Zero, okay? And obviously, Sub-Zero seems to have a few issues. It seems, anyway. But he's sticking with the character. Why? Because something that Breezy said to me yesterday. Because these guys, they don't care about whether or not they're the best character in comparison to what other characters may or may not be. It's because they love them. Because they love using the character. And despite whatever deficit they might have, they want to work around it. And that, I 100% respect. 100%. Every single one of these characters in this game should be on the same level in terms of you going, you know what? I'm going to choose this character, I'm going to go see and I can have some fun. Now, you could argue that some are more fun, subjectively, of course. But most tier lists that a lot of these people put out are obviously geared towards their own opinion from their expertise, right, when it comes to competitive play. Okay? My philosophy is simply this. All of these characters should be on the same level of you going, you know what, I want to have some fun. None of these characters should be left to the wayside because somebody on the internet says so. All of them should have a fair go. All of them should be fun to either, all characters to everyone or some to some, whatever. That's why tier lists are garbage. Because they're opinions. And like assholes, everyone's got one. And with fighting games for me, I love looking at a roster and going, man, that's exciting. I can't wait to try them one day. I can't wait to try them one day. I can't wait to try them one day. I don't need someone on the internet to tell me, oh, you know, you should be using these characters because of this and this and this frame data and they're safe on block and blah, 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 blah. Just fucking pick a character, jump into the game, because that's what it is. It's not a job, it's a video game, and have some fun, man. Why not? That's what it's there for. Anyway, guys, catch you next time.